one?
Yeah.
So, alright, so first and foremost, when I give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Shem, Kakodash. We sit down and say, Apostles and Elders, agreements and brother teachers of Apostles in truth. And we say salutations for the act, and to the pushing the word in the truth, and sincerely, day and day out, and constantly incident and sin, Shalom. And once again, hey, we also let the prophet say, right? And we know anything that's such a holy judgment.
Time we live in, it's not a good time, you know. People expect to say what is evil time, but I need to on 5 and 15. And what evil go back into evil meaning time and ill meaning bad, so bad time. You know?
This is the book of Ephesians chapter 5 verse 15. It says, see then that you walk circumspectly.
Yeah, walk circumspectly, you know, walk alert, walk with your eyes open, you know, watch. Good.
Say even like somebody definition of it, sort of way, say, oh, but take heed,
Yeah,
you know,
watch.
careful attention.
Yeah, alert,
You understand? Say, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
But as wise. I understand where does wisdom come from? From the say, I Lord. You understand?
So people that say a wise man, I see evil. You understand? Say, but as wise, say, with 16, say, redeeming the time because the days are evil.
Yeah, because the times you live in now, what are evil in all manner of ways. You understand? We are evil laws passing, evil doctrines coming out. You know what I mean? Evil doers, evil sayers, so on and so forth. Right? The scriptures say what? Say, be wise. You understand? Go to the next one.
No, so I'm saying that. It say redeeming the time because the days are evil, right? You don't understand that the time, I was always say, you don't understand the time at the end and how evil the times is. You know? How heavy the evil is being it's a evil put into the whole earth. You understand? And wickedness corrupt the surface, wickedness corrupt the people. What's your mindset? What do you think they believe in? What should they move? You understand? That's why everything feeling warm. Everything feeling like it's dying. Because it has nothing good. It has nothing with standards, it has nothing with laws, no good laws. Everything that's feeling like it just comes to an end. You know, like even I was watching a sport debate and they was talking about that how sports itself feeling like it just dropped because why? The mentality of the people is low. So with that low, they're sitting with like a low vibration, with that low vibration, you get plenty evil. And that's why again, what you think are being promoted is nothing good. You see the alphabetical order, they're being promoted on the highest level, you know. You're seeing the propaganda, it's just completely full of evil. And that's the time that we live in. They're nothing good. The things that are shown on TV, your toys, the toys being contaminated, your food, to the lowest, you can't even drink clean water. You understand? You even when you pick up, we live in such an evil place and such an evil place, an evil time, that even you can't even collect rainwater. You understand? And even, yeah, you know, they're banning because rainwater, what they say, rainwater is still pure from the water you get, right? And then, still, with rainwater, it's still contaminated because, right, with the chemtrails and so forth, you know? That is evil times. Now, before I continue on, one of the things, there are videos this week, one of my videos get banned, one of the videos get removed because in that video on the RFID, right? And they basically name it medical misinformation, right? And I didn't even put nothing medical in it. It was basically going into, hey, you can't buy or sell this particular thing, going into how people go take it and so forth, right? And they put it as medical misinformation. Now remember that Esau passed a law where the video is talking about they can't talk about certain stuff. Now, what I'm telling you, that is evil time. Because what a demon medical misinformation is prophecy. Something good, the truth. So you see the balance way off. We live in such a wicked place that stuff that benefiting you is considered evil. And stuff that not benefiting, somebody go and lead it down the wrong path, they consider one good. You understand? Go to them that call evil.
Yeah, if I can say, keep money and look at huh? Even when you look at the medical industry, the pharmaceuticals, that is medical misinformation.
Good point.
Like, people even know the word pharmacy. Go back to
Go back to witchcraft.
Go back to witchcraft.
Card.
Go back to black magic.
And even as I was saying, look, the pass of the law. They want to arrest pre-thinkers. This will be considered pre-thinking.
Yeah.
So when you look at pre-thinking, it's just anything that go against what them say.
Then the next one was you see one the conspiracy. They want to look at
Yeah.
the conspiracy.
That one was more recent than the one I talked about.
Yeah, the one
When I
you
talked
talk
about
about
this.
I had to bring it out in a video at time a while back.
So they're cracking down on it. They want to bring them laws to fruition. They want to actually pass a law stating you can't talk about these things, but you can't say these things. That is going to show you how evil the times really get. You understand?
And it is basically, just imagine, right? Just imagine how evil it is. They're just talking. They're just talking, they ain't acting, they're just saying something and they literally want to cut that off. You know?
But in time of slavery, it was the same thing. Because they used to cut off information and anybody who teaching the right thing.
It was illegal for a black man to read a certain area. He didn't or pay to death. That is the kind of times we live in. You understand? Yeah.
Book of Micah chapter 2 verse 10 it say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with our soul destruction.
I would become polluted by wickedness, by the wicked and authority. Like you say in Proverbs 29 and 16.
Book of Proverbs chapter 29 verse 16. When the wicked are multiplied, transgression increaseth.
Transgression increases when the wicked are multiplied. Right now we see that today. That's why we know every end time. What? Right now every time to come out and see. Right? We see it.
Just to show how high wickedness is, right? You see what's going on with the war in the Middle East, right? See what's going on, right? Them Israelis,
Yeah.
Choose what's right.
them choose wars widely.
Them Palans.
Them Qatarats, right? Them small lads.
Yeah, small lads.
Right? Let's see what they're using to sway people to their side. If you go on Twitter, them literally paying thugs. Them literally paying OnlyFans model to dress up in the gear, in the army gear. And pose like, you know, like this is who they're fighting against if all they say me wrong, and you know, Ashi which she top down and so forth. And this is the kind of wickedness is gay when the wicked multiply. You understand? It's really gay. So they literally send out checks, like $1 million checks to people just with high following and so forth.
Our influencers to promote
them.
their side.
As the victims, yeah.
You understand?
Them in power.
This is
going crazy.
Yeah, this is how what I'm telling you, they total wickedness.
Cunning devices.
Enjoy that. But everybody might get after it, right?
In the book of Isaiah chapter 24 verse 5 to 6. The earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. Therefore have the curse devoured the earth, and they that dwell therein are desolate. Therefore the inhabitants of the earth are burned, and few men left.
Yeah, they say what the inhabitants desolate, and not just desolate meaning a wasteland like a literal wasteland, but desolate our faith, desolate our sound doctrine. You understand? Because when I say look what they're pushing to sway people to their side. Sexism, more or less. You know what I mean? Or when they said it, everything's sexually charged. As they don't say. You know? They're promoting that vice, you know, come on, no. Promote weed. Because that's what you're fighting against. You're fighting against what voluptuous women.
Yes. And that doesn't show how everything in the scriptures they go hand in hand. Some here, but all of them they come together. Understand? Because the scriptures say what? Men go burn in the lust. They know here going on. These men, this generation, they're so burning in the lust. They know how to sway them. We just had to set up these women and that is it.
Yeah, because they program that from you.
Yeah.
From all the cartoons, all the TV shows, they show you that. That's what they show you. Desensitize sex there.
That is a scriptural tactic. Remember with the book of is Judith? When the war was happening, what happened? She went outside and showed she face and the stop. Because I was like, nah, the women up there looking good, boy. Let me see. You understand?
This is Colossians chapter 4 and verse 5. Walk in wisdom towards them that are without, redeeming the time. Because based on everything that was brought out, you can see we in the end times. And if by now you can't discern or see we in the end times, you don't know already.
You're walking without wisdom.
Yeah, you don't have that wisdom. Remember you used the word desolate just now there? That is what desolate on the world today. Man no longer walking in the correct doctrine. This is why when you look at the teachers, they tend to go after the doctrine that please them because everybody want to hold on to these darling sins that they cherish. So they come to the truth, but they ain't really receive that true baptism to, to put away these things that the scripture tell us to put away. So they practice it secretly under the guise of they pretending to be brothers. So when you examine how they move and how they behave, you see Esau is going to push these people to the forefront because Esau set up a system where you would resort to your basis instinct. The instinct to reproduce and have sex and to enjoy the pleasures of his life. That is the system he creates because he wants everybody to be as base as him. Ruled by their desires. That is the system he set up.
You see, when you have some it's just like this. Come like what the brother say, when they say they want to ban free thinkers, they just want to ban people that literally will go against it. Because once you have these people underneath their control, where they have them underneath their desires, they know once they take up, they come like underneath when they had the juice, when the juice was, when on the lockdown, right? What they did was take away people's desires. Carnival, the Christmas, the party, and tell them, you're going in order to get this, or you have to take this, right? What they would do, so they had them so much into the desires, the lust. And here going on. If you take it away, whatever we bring, they would come for. You understand?
And if I can say that also when you see in certain movies, like movies were like a dystopia, yes, always see people as being a numb state.
Yeah.
Like equilibrium. Nobody wasn't really feeling nothing. The next one I see the apostles do a video on a real old school one, and nobody wasn't loving nobody, nothing like that. Take away all the feelings, yeah. Even that anime I watching the other day, same thing. Nobody wasn't feeling nothing at all.
And I basically, all the things about it, that is like when it comes to the MOTV, you understand? That is the one have all in that mindset. And a matter of fact, all it done in that mindset.
And they were saying that they want to play a brain, and they was using it to manipulate the emotions of animals and so forth. So can't. They was literally calming down animals with it. So all that's what they want to do.
So remember total control. Remember when you look at the word man, as you might, what the word karamai means to stick and imprint, right? But also have a word called servitude.
As a mark of servitude.
As a mark of servitude. Remember, that is what some people like to mention with the forward Rome. Remember, Rome is a brand.
Yeah.
So take brand.
Like with the cows and them, like that.
And the cows, it's a brand men.
No, I say like that, like how you do the
cows.
cows.
But this one is inside there. And the way you can take out that. Because that one, is
yeah, I take off a hand to take off a hand to
they could set it off inside there. Right? But with this one, they tell you a mark of servitude. Servitude, when you look at the word servitude, it just means to come back as a slave. You understand?
As a mark of slavery, so therefore you're basically saying who your master is.
And I come back now to the 14. With Revelation 14, the Lord say, them are coming to be routed out next year. For them that take what? The man. Because now all them made all the decision.
Yeah, who are you will still? That's all it's fun.
Slave plantation Christianity have people believing that worship is you literally going down on your knees and your hands and singing unto him. When worship simply is putting anything to occupy the place that belongs to Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So it's not about you singing at him. It's not about you going down on your hands and knees. It's by you doing what the world requires you to do, knowing it goes against what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua requires of you. And that is worship in itself. Because notice he say he's going to those who have the mark of the beast, they're going to be worshiping the system. And it's not them setting up a religion or singing a hymn to the beast. It's them just going along with the system, refusing to do what Yahweh Hashem Yahushua says.
I'll go back to Romans 12, 12 and 1. You say, well, make everybody have a good sacrifice. That basically we taught you have to live the word. That's what
Service.
Paul was saying. Live the word. That is a living sacrifice every day. Everything you do. You understand? You have to live the word.
And that's the thing. If you ain't live the word, if it ain't live the way it's supposed to live the right way, then you have judgment to receive. You understand?
Book of Micah chapter 2 verse 10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest.
Yeah. So this is not rest. So you gotta understand that. You gotta understand. A place of judgment can never be a rest. A place that's going to be cleansed is not, can never be a rest.
Even when you go back into judgment, judgment is not something nice.
So, yeah.
You cannot rest in judgment. There is no rest in judgment.
You know judgment coming on, you
You relax.
Come on, it don't make sense.
Judgment can't exist where there is rest. Not neither. You understand?
Like if I see movie series Oz, I said this is like Oz, it's like a kind of prison setup where you was free to move about and live like a normal, but you're still in a prison.
God. Done.
Can't rest in the enemy land.
God.
What up?
Say, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore
So
destruction.
it's it's polluted. You understand? It's polluted. And there's only one way to get pollution. For the bird.
God.
You understand? Judgment will come to this place.
God.
So if the place polluted, why even go on earth? That is it, them that join hand, both that join hand and hand shall be what? Same with soul. That is, they have 14, right? 14, 15, somewhere there. So, but there's a sure judgment going to take place. But this place where it's polluted. And with pollution, something had to happen to cleanse the pollution. And it ain't going to be nice.
You can't rest in a cesspit.
You guys have 33 and 6 concerning to walk in wisdom, right? It says, and wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Most High is his treasure. You understand? Now wisdom, the knowledge of this truth, this will be the stability of the times. So, I was looking for a precept, but I forget which was got to bring it out at time. It say, knowledge of evil is no wisdom. You understand?
Because of wickedness is not wisdom.
Guys, you would right. You understand? The knowledge of wickedness is no wisdom. That means what? The knowledge of this system, the knowledge, anything to do with this world is no wisdom. So how that could be the strength and stability of your times? As I say, walk in wisdom, not as unwise, don't be foolish. You understand? Walk circumspectly because the time evil. So if you don't have that wisdom, you're going to get caught up in that judgment for the evil. You understand? You have something else?
Now you would.
I precept anyway. Yesterday, the 2 Peter 2, I'll start from 9, right? It said, the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptations. It say, and to reserve the unjust unto the day of judgment to be punished.
So they just show the Lord require that to just pass.
Calm.
He ain't forget, what the wicked did. You know? So, they were going to happen.
Let's talk about what offending less.
Yeah.
So we know how what a man sow, so that he shall reap. See, verse 10, right? They say, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness and despise government. It say, presumptuous are they. It says self-willed. They are not afraid to speak evil of dignities. Right? And we see it now right now. We have a lot of men scoffing, speaking against. They say when scriptures talk about what saying things that they ought not to. You understand?
What precept was that?
The 2 Peter 2 from 9 going down. Say
What's that presumptuous? What was that?
presumptuous. That is 10.
2 Peter 2,
10.
2 and 10, right?
Yeah.
Look at the word presumptuous. Okay,
Can. And all these are we talked about earlier is to be what ensamples of how not to be. Because these men, we know and we just see the judgment that happened to these men. That's certain like in the past when we see brothers fall off. Had plenty of them brothers we talked to multiple times and they listen. And then we see what was the end result of that disobedience.
Psalms 34 from verse 15 to verse 19.
Uh-huh.
The eyes of Yahweh are upon the righteous, and his ears are open unto their cry. The face of Yahweh is against them that do evil,
to cut off the remembrance of them from the earth. The righteous cry, and Yahweh heareth, and delivereth them out of all their troubles. Yahweh is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
I'm not telling you what, the Lord will answer everybody's prayers.
Exactly.
Even though it might have times where the scriptures say, well, they say many receive benefits and have not known me. Yes, it are people who the Lord just get them the little blights, but the Lord already working with the righteous. Everybody has feel because there's get certain things. I just see some of the wickedest people touching not the Lord's anointed. I'm like, whoa, stop. Stop. God,
Right. Many are the afflictions of the righteous, but Yahweh delivereth him out of all. He keepeth all his bones, not one of them is broken. Evil shall slay the wicked, and they that hate the righteous shall be desolate.
Since they that hate the righteous, same thing as we just talking about. They that hate the righteous shall be desolate. But what? Right.
Like it say what he will cut off for. Because of them
Oh. The face of Yahweh is against them that do evil, to cut off the remembrance of them
So
from
them
you.
that do evil, he will say cut them off.
Correct.
They don't understand the judgment that will come to people that do what wickedness,
Correct.
that do evil. Because it have no way you're going to dwell with the righteous. See, and there's what people fail to realize is that you're doing wickedness, you're doing wickedness, and have no way you can. Matter of fact, do what should be, do call out on the Lord. You understand? There are people in this truth, right? Now the Lord said, dwelling amongst people is vexation and spirit, right? Because it's vexing spirit so much. You see how stupid it is. It's because one of the things there's one of the believers that they can do wickedness and then call upon the Lord. They can love wickedness and then call upon the Lord.
Or they can love wickedness and love the Lord.
Yeah, and they say it never gonna work.
Yeah,
You all go, you're doing that wickedness. The Lord, he gonna class you with the wicked. He not gonna class you with the good. He has class with whoever it is you're following, and you're not following him. So you got judgment to receive. You're gonna be cut off. We feel.
Yeah.
You feel the time. When you feel if this death and destruction, who you feel it for? If you say the righteous, but it's for the wicked. It's judgment for the wicked. And who fall into the wicked? The 2/3.
On why for the wicked? Because the unlawful. Do you understand?
And the Lord says, this place shall burn like an oven. And the wicked shall be what? Be stubble for the fire. You know it's stubble? Stubble is literally, you can take anything, right? Like, I put it as leaves, grass, right? That's to keep the fire burning, to catch the fire and something you burn. You understand? So all they're going to be the oil for that. All they're going to be the stubble.
The essence of the
The
fire.
essence of the fire.
There's an old saying my grandmother used to say, you can do evil as much as you want, but you can't do it as long as you want. So this is why when you understand Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, he's seeing the evil. And there's a precept in Romans where he talk about with long suffering he doesn't endure the wickedness, it's roughly paraphrasing, and the wicked meaning. He has designated that time he's going to destroy them. So yes, what they're doing, he's angry and upset with it. Right? But he's still allowing them to do it because he done set it in their heart. So they 100% loving the wickedness that they do. So they're doing it as much as they want. And he's allowing them. But thank you, Hashem Yahushai. He's not going to allow them to do it as long as they want. Do it as much as you want.
It's a thing at that time and a season.
Like what the Lord said, he had numbered his days. He had set the bounds that he cannot cross over. So now he ain't going to rule. They don't know what a rulership. So that's where you're going to cut off the member and the remnants. When you read in Isaiah, we see you don't leave no nephew. They died there 14 and 22.
Like I say, you say what until the time of the Gentile be fulfilled. You understand? Until
Isaiah 14 verse 22, he says, for I will rise up against them, said the Lord, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the maid and remnant and son and nephew, said the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bitter and pools of water, and I will sweep it with the besom of destruction, said the Lord of hosts. Right? And what is called, you know, they don't ever say, old crew know this 50 corner. Call it Lord, in the ancient days. Yeah. You know how to sweep the corner, none gonna escape. A clean sweep. Lord gonna destroy the wicked. And what happened in in Israel and Palestine, hey, the Lord used any wicked to kill the wicked.
Can't.
Right? All of them had hands in oppressing the children of Israel. Why we had our sympathy for them? Them had sympathy for we. These is people of faith contenders that show no regard to you already. Why you must have and
It also showing you. It also showing you a greater wickedness, a greater people who more wicked than the rest. That's why I tell you. That's why I tell you. As I always say, when you read the scripture that say, when it's Revelation, we say you contaminate. Talk about what Babylon that they contaminate the rest of our nations with the wine, right?
Yeah.
Right? You know evil had to be. You know wicked had to be to contaminate other heathen nations.
I would say if it were possible. Let's see
You know
how.
wicked had to be to do that, to have that. You know which power you have to have to contaminate them other nations. And you see it. That's why I go back to Isaiah 14. They say what? Say, was this a great man that weakened the nations with? You know, understand? This one particular man is so evil, yet the other nations in fear. That's what people feel. Hey, before that this place is going to be so great, man, watch me. You can't even comprehend what is going to take place upon this earth.
No, and that is what will make it great. You understand? They don't know it's coming. You understand? They are at rest. That is what will make the destruction so great.
And it was.
This is number one.
Yeah.
When you was talking about wickedness and E.S.O.T.E, how wicked it is, and we have an old saying in our country, thief from thief make God laugh. So imagine when the wicked fighting the wicked, how the father probably just be sit up there with some popcorn basically and just laugh and watch them.
What I say, when you really think about Esau, you gotta remember who gave Esau his blessing. You know it was Isaac, but we know through the spirit it was Yahushua. So when you really think about why Esau had the ability to subdue the nations, why he had the ability to deceive the nations, even deceive the majority of the Lord's people, it's because the Lord's son, through the Lord, gave Esau that blessing in the first place. The Lord set up the ultimate antagonist.
Psalm say what? King David say, hide me from the wicked, which is what? That's sword. You understand? You call them Daddy Lord sword. The Lord has used them as that. And you go back to what giving them out. That is the blessing the Lord give them. Being what they saw.
Say I go back in 2 Peter 2 verse 12, right? Huh? 10 again. Let's say, but chiefly them that walk after the flesh in the lust of uncleanness.
Right. The strong desires of uncleanness, that our lust is a strong desire. Go ahead.
It say and despise government.
Yeah, they despise what? They despise rules, despise governance, they control. You understand? They despise laws. Go ahead.
It say presumptuous are they.
That's all I'm going to mean for presumptuous. It say of a person or their behavior failing to observe the limits of what is permitted or appropriate.
They have no discretion.
That is it. They fail to observe what is appropriate, what is the right thing. You understand? Presumptuous. And our word for presumptuous is audacious. You understand? They have the audacity to do wrong. Knowing it. That is exceeding your limit. They exceed the wickedness. That's what scripture say that. You understand? Yeah, they surpass the wicked.
It was on the fathers.
Yeah, brother.
Say it says self-willed. It said they are not afraid to speak evil of dignities.
Right, that's the audacity. They have the audacity to call what? To call good evil. You understand?
Timothy's a liar.
The audacity to say what Paul was a madman.
Yeah.
That is being presumptuous. You know what it?
Yeah, verse 12, it says, but these as natural brute beasts, made to be taken and destroyed.
To be what?
Made to be taken and destroyed.
Yeah, that is what they are created for. For example, so when you see a man fall off on some mountain, that is, as brother say, made to be taken and destroyed. That is their lot. You understand? That is the purpose. For example, hey, don't do that to the see what you get? You will get it too. You know?
Son of Gomorrah.
God, that is judgment. That is exact judgment.
I think if you read that for somebody, they're going to be like, the scriptures talk about people being taken and destroyed. I thought it was only love and peace.
Made to be destroyed.
Yeah.
Like the man, remember when I was going to the man, he was talking to the
Yeah,
next
talking to
fella,
your friend and the short man come. Yeah, the Bible don't talk about hate. And I was going to bring out Esau have I love. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I remember,
Jacob
yeah.
have I love, so, yeah.
Jacob have I Esau hated, yeah.
Go ahead.
You see,
Verse 12,
destroyed, it say, I read about verse 12, it say, but these as natural brute beasts may be taken and destroyed. It say, speak evil of the things that they understand not.
Yeah.
It's
All these nations, they are good peace.
Can.
So them is live. They don't have that wisdom that was imparted to them. Right? All of them is live like really decent.
Can.
You don't eating all them garbage food. Right? And as people are saying, Ecclesiastes 3. Right? I bring it on the street. Ecclesiastes 3 and 18. See, I said in my heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that God might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. All these nations. Right now, they why the Lord say this is our wisdom in the sight of the nation.
But this that show you how powerful it is to have the Lord. You understand? How powerful it is that the Lord gives us them. So this going back to what you said, that show you we go something because the things in it, it doesn't show you how powerful it is to have that the Lord gives us that, right? It's that when you go through all of the laws, right? Things the Lord tell you to stay away from. Like this, in the world scientifically, it's actually a good thing to stay away from it. Crab, lobster, all these things carry parasites. The Lord tell you to stay away from that. He just tell you to stay away from it. But when you watch it on a different level, it's not a deeper meaning why. It's not trapping anybody. Tell you don't commit idolatry. Right? That's the reason why. You understand? One sentence pause. That's why you see the couple of evil one time, and they were supposed to be both put to death.
That's why we don't read in that in Micah 2 and 10. They despise government. Order.
Yeah?
They despise order. That's why they be antichrist and they're against this. They're against motion. They're against order. Wherever the Lord said, he shall say otherwise.
Man, to exclude antichrist as well. I see that many. You understand?
Can they fall under that bracket?
Yeah,
They don't follow anything but Mashiach.
Follow the two things getting away. But when you have a shower, say water ball.
give us Barnabas.
Barnabas.
It's Barabbas. Barabbas. I saw
Man asked already. It's Pilate asked them.
Slack, yeah.
See what the show. See what the show. This man do nobody nothing.
Now, Pilate say I wash my hands and all they choose
Yeah. You see this man do nothing. He do nothing. Man,
sure,
they was like, nah. Give me that next man, boy. Pilate say, hey. And they were so wicked on to Pilate. You know the ball? Yeah, like fall upon we and we children. You understand?
Them niggas, let's send the man. The man did nothing.
And Jake really making it true. Jake Paul and you know act. First you know that Jake and nobody else. Act, you see what you do that? How Jake just be now? Man, all my children.
Yeah, my
I
mother.
put all my children, all my mom. All my two kids. They come like
It's like the other day you was talking about the man, yeah.
I put all my kids, like Jake. It was only Jake that said that. He said, nah, my kids, you're mad. They said, Elon, or my kids, you mad. To try Elon, my kids. More my kids, you feel like more put out the
pride
thing.
in them too, that the pride in them will make them say these things. That's how you show
Yeah.
Jake.
Yeah.
Jake pride and steam, man.
I put all my kids, baby. I ain't lying, I put all my kids.
We are we church, we don't care. You know?
Like Jake.
Like Jake can't.
You Jake just see them thing, baby.
What's our wickedness? How the case was back then in ancient time? How we can preach today? Right? Then crucify a humble, peaceful man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the war Barabbas died wickedness. The true Barabbas over and then the same thing with our people today.
Can.
They're going to choose this system, they're going to choose peace over your bash on yourself. Same thing, see? There's nothing new under the sun.
Before everybody, the precept, if you really check it, Barabbas was bringing death, and Yahushua was bringing life.
Life, can.
They choose what? Death rather than life.
Can.
Just like in these last
Spiritual.
days, they're going to choose you. So,
They're
Yeah.
going to choose
choose
death.
death rather than life again.
Yeah.
If you notice that statement where he said, well, I think it was Stephen was saying, only desire that a murderer be given unto you. And remember when Yahushua was talking about he was a murderer from the beginning. So Jake constantly, rather than choosing the things that honor and lift up Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, they're going to choose the base things that displease him. And once again proving Jakes are ruled by their emotions. This is Jude verse 18 and 19. How that they told you there shall be mockers in the last time, who shall walk after their ungodly lust. These be they who separate themselves sensual, not having the spirit. So Jake's no longer governed by the spirit, they're governed by the damn emotions.
And you might also say in the last time, right? You might also go back, as Proverbs mentioned, the judgment for mocker. For them that mock. You understand? That judgment for you're going to receive. If you go mock and receive judgment, how do you feel like you see what? Judgment? If you mock and if you don't get it up, scoff and scorn and all people doing skits on the Hebrew Israelites and
Every idle word here.
Well, they have judgment to receive. Or they have judgment to receive and judgment. But there is something. But there is about Jake. You know, you see Jake in America, tell us something. You see that first world mindset that they believe they have? You understand? Because they believe in sober America, they save America, go save them. You know? What do you feel this is? Homelander? You understand? Well, there's something coming soon to all them. All they wake up in the morning, first thing on all them is to post some blasphemous bullshit. You know? Make a mockery of what is going on and so forth. Soon all they're going to be in a position. Soon all they're going to be, all these one going to be looking for food, water, and so forth and so on. You know, it's coming. The judgment coming. You understand? The trickle long effect is coming. All they just feel, all they see in the middle, you know, all they coming just now. Soon all the mothers, all the boys, all the sons going to be drafted for war. You understand? Hug and kiss them, that might be all the last time.
You don't say none shall go unpunished unto the grave.
Yeah.
A lot of these people feel that, you know, they live wickedly and, they die, they escape. You know? But it's not so. But after death shall the judgment come.
Can.
I'm also after that act you see it with even older people today. They live the whole life with it. And so come like a fella, come like a old man I know. All my life since I small I know to be a wicked man. Deal with people unjustly. But in the old age now, he want to be peace. Now he want to he know he gonna perish soon. So now he trying to find mercy because now nobody care about it, no things like how you think. Now he looking for the thing. That's in my style all there. But it go be as the scripture say, it go be what? Too late. You understand? You seek the Lord while he may be found. Tell us seek him in the youth.
In the youth, yeah. That's just going to say.
No, when perilous time come, no, they want to be like, you come like the girl selling all about. All the time she talking and start blasting and stuff, but she better perish, all of a sudden now. I hope God guide them into heaven. How you saying that? We're talking about.
What you know about God?
You do not think about God? No mercy is given from the Lord. You understand? But for the wicked, all that judgment to receive. You feel all they do all the wicked and they're not going to receive all the judgment. You don't see coming to plead with all flesh, even us.
Can.
You understand? Even us.
To begin at the house of the Lord.
A lot of them like to believe that while I have youth, I have the opportunity where I can say I can repent anytime. You know? Because with youth, you tend to feel like they're invincible. So a lot of Jakes, like you rightfully said, when they get old, they want to seek peace. Why all they want to give me a Hashem, Yahushai, or they hold the crippled self? Well, they can't do nothing for him. What benefit is you to him? I mean, in this work, in this truth, all of us have to be laboring.
I think that's what it's okay.
Yeah, can. And I'm going to add something to what I said. There is a teaching of this world. There's what you believe that when you reach a young adult stage, that you're still a child. You still have to do childish shit. And they don't realize that that is not how it's supposed to be now. A person will reach 30, 29, 30 years and still, want to tell you, I decided to become a man. My age of 14 is supposed to be done, your mind is supposed to be done. But again, in this world, all there's higher thinking that when you're in the teenage age, what is he teaching? Do whatever you want, you're young, do whatever you want, and you go and go out, start bumming the books. Bullshit.
You know? Just like they just teach women that, as I was saying, the prefrontal cortex is developed when it's fully developed at 25. So before 25, have fun, make wrong decisions, just live life. Yeah. Because you're already equipped with the brain to make proper decisions. And then somebody argue the point and say, well, hey, even if your prefrontal cortex is developed, if you train yourself in a way that is good, by the time you reach 25, you should be in good standard.
Everybody loves to train up a child.
The way it should go.
You shall not be part of it.
But no, as you say that, now remember, they are against the Lord. this place against the Lord. So they don't even want you to grow up the child. You grow up your own child, that's your own child, but they don't even want you to grow it up the way you should. You understand? And come on out with, but I was saying thing because just recently I was watching either my right? He was about 16, 17. He running some building, killed 6 people. But yeah, them man. Yeah, people now. But he mind developed yet. Man, he all are gonna even 6 people, he mind done past his stage already. What are you talking about? But they see excuses that is me. You understand that hey, at that age you don't have senses, you don't have think. It's just that Esau, again to go back to Esau come out earlier, how they have people, that's how they train people up. And how they had them thinking it's like man, you basically don't show that out. Esau teach people is basically stupidness and then just blame it on mental health and all this stuff bullshit. You understand? Yeah, a man go and kill 6 people, he have some paraphilia and no kind of madness, they won't name it as. No, he just wicked.
You understand? Now that Jacob is the most crime. They're talking about how bad he is, how evil he is. Esau looking for any way not to accept responsibility and be held accountable for what he's done.
I'm asking you that, you know, Esau fulfilled the judgment on Jacob. Let me tell you what I mean by that. It's this. They don't want judgment, they don't want to receive judgment for the things they do. But when Jake do it, they just commit judgment on Jake. The youngest person to ever be put to death, right? In America, he was the age of 14 years, 14 or 12, right? He didn't do the crime, right? But they put him to death, right?
That's how the woman who fucking falsely accused him still alive.
No, you're talking about Emmett. Nah, you're talking about Emmett. I about somebody else. The youngest person to be put to jail and suddenly his death was 12 to 14. Yeah, they shock him.
And he survived before
shock him, right? No,
He didn't survive.
No, he didn't survive. He died. That youth man
The
died.
strange could not even hold him properly.
Yeah,
that was supposed something under him to raise them up.
They literally said the death of that child was gruesome because when they pay, as I say, pay on the chance, you cannot think, so you're just getting shocked. Yeah. I don't say them again. He done that, but you know, but that they fulfill the judgment on the Jake, even though wrong. And again, Chairman mentioned that. Or that they receive judgment for doing that, right? Or they surpass whatever it is or it was given, right? So nonetheless, but they did the judgment, so all the feet judgment and happen to all for doing that wickedness. No, judgment coming forward here. Judgment coming forward here. Why you feel the Lord tormenting all this so much? That the Lord say even in those days apparitions could come out. You know this to be and you see apparitions fighting it. Torments, the Lord, there's torments coming all the way.
Horror movies in real life.
Horror movie in real life, and they love that.
Jake's so simple. Based on what you talk about the youngest person executed, the brother mentioned 10 years after, some 60 years after, the issue of pardon for the youngest. Jake was executed by the issue of something exonerating him. What that going to do now? 70 years after you trying to pacify those who speaking against it by writing some decree that will exonerate him or make him take with the woman Carolyn Bryant. Them had the arrest date, them never nobody carry out the arrest. She died somewhere in 2000
Recently.
Right? But
she
she case was literally like let me say about 50, 60 something years, right?
Yeah.
Ago. 40 something years ago was the situation that happened with Bill Cosby, right? They lock up Bill.
Yeah, correct. That's what I was going to say.
You understand? So they know the past judgment on Jake. But judgment soon come to all it. That's why the Lord said the judgment gonna be great. You understand? He delivered, them onto what? Death and destruction. That's what gonna come to this place. Why if it has so much wars going on? Why if it ever trickle on effect? Why you seeing scarcity of food? Why if you seeing the money going crash? Why if everything because the judgment that's going to come, especially onto Babylon. You understand? Especially onto them. The judgment gonna come and gonna be so great. That the Lord say even it say bodies gonna be on the streets like what I've done. You understand? They say it's gonna be like dumb. Nobody to bury them. You know this will be you see in the movies like I Am Legend and this movie. Then walking there, our body he can't do nothing. It might turn our body, it might be a cousin, it might be a brother, somebody, you know,
even is probably move it and carry on.
Even though we go there, same as just that. But same as just say what? You say a man go what? You go want to desire to see another man. You know, it's the same dog. So much of chaos in the place. You want to desire to see somebody else because, right, they say two better than one. See how all these scriptures just go hand in hand? The two better than one. When one fall, then the other to lift them up. A man by one time, a man that by himself. You understand? So now when you read now the prophecy, you don't tell that man what he would desire to see another man. Not in that way, you so like to take it, right?
Yeah.
But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He would desire, that's the same, that's a have communication to talk to him. Because here why? When you talk to somebody, it mentally does affect you. It split with you.
Hey, Salak, yeah, like what you mentioned that it had a study that was done, they would carry these people into a soundless room.
Yeah, I know about that. It's an experiment.
Yeah, they couldn't last long.
They make a movie out of that.
They started go crazy basically.
That is why in prisoners have solitary confinement.
Yeah.
When for months you inside it, they start to trip you.
Months wasn't really designed to be alone.
Yeah.
It was a social.
I can say a good example of that too was the time of the pandemic. When it is that when people couldn't go and actually see other people living by themselves, other women who were single was bugging out because they had no, and especially they had no internet.
They couldn't even function properly.
Yeah.
Remember a lot of people were going crazy. People on social media, but I want to go out here, but people think, I know. People commit suicide. Yeah, some people commit suicide in lockdown.
Something similar to that is like when foreign move and people are not connected to Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
But they can talk to one, they just say nothing by themselves in darkness.
See, and then show how great the judgment is in the time to come. Then little. So imagine in that time how great that judgment going to be. Okay, you're not going to be fighting over one thing. And that particular, in the time of judgment, they're going to be fighting everything. Because now, yeah, you might desire to see a man, but you see a car pull up.
Hide.
You see come over that, you see man pop out there, dress up in the purge mask. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lift it out there, you understand? You know, come around, sit down, you know, like you know, he's like to show you them with the space caveman thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so now the man pull up with the mask, say, yeah, let me on that man, you know, that thing. And literally, actually I'm going to do a video on that. Talking about the greatest, one of the greatest, what's that? Well, but one of the greatest cases that took place with human trafficking, right, was a human trafficker in Belgium. He took around the world and take people, right? And when they hold him, they said somewhere around 2000 somewhere. Every time I'm looking back for that particular case, story, you find a little piece, because when they hold him, they give a whole speech about who it was now, boy. And he didn't mention no names because I think they get rid of him. But then they let him go, and when they let him go, and it has no record of him nowhere. But before the thing, and the police told him, you see the people who used to deliver these two, you used to have them fighting against each other, trying to survive. So you see the movies out there, watch like Hunger Games and shit?
Yeah.
That thing real. You understand? And he mentioned that, he says some of these people just go through things. They let go here, and up to this day, I no trace, but I do a video on that whole weekend. Because he going to what it is, who had them, chain them up, ting them up, had them fighting in a piece of, that used to the place. Like, you saw say overpopulated, or people feel that's how big it is.
Squid Games wasn't just a make-believe.
Yeah. It was not make-believe, that actually come from real thing. But I say about the experiment, that one call it Belpo. Yeah, so all these things you want to look up. He saw, you remember something? The system we're in right now was a system perfected years ago. They used to do like I thought the rat experiment. Go and look up at the rat experiment. How they put something together, and then they drop pheromones here. They remove some from the woman to see how they go thing. And that same system the man create, that is what they use on the society today.
Okay.
How to remove, how to replace, how to do this, and they fall straight into the tracks. You know, one become more dominant, this one become feminine, this one become thing. You know, that is what it's called.
And you see the effects of that in terms of like the generations. That way you see every generation will be different from the other. Because we generation different from the one before us, and the ones after us different. They always see the difference in them based on the time span and what they push at that period of time.
Yeah.
Good on any continuing.
Yeah, continue.
It say, and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. So verse 13, right? 2 Peter 2 verse 13. It say, and shall receive the reward of unrighteousness, as they that get counted pleasure. It said to riot in the daytime. It says spots they they are and blemishes. It says sporting themselves with their own deceivings, right? The spoils of their own deceivings while they feast with you.
Yeah, they say go receive the reward of our unrighteousness, which is death. That is the final judgment. You know, even if you go into 2 Ezra 8. Understand? Okay, right? 2 Ezra 8 and I will start from 55. It says, and therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish, for when they had taken liberty to despise the Most High, taught scorn of his law, and forsook his ways. Moreover, they have trodden down his righteous, and said in their heart that there is no God, yea, and that knowing they must die. For as the things aforesaid shall receive you, so thirst and pain are prepared for them. For it was not his will that men should come to naught. But they which be created have defiled the name of him that made them, and were unthankful unto him which prepared life for them. And therefore is my judgment now at hand. Understand? And therefore that time is now. You understand? That is why the evil increased so much. You understand? That is the judgment. They say what? They will be taken in their corruption. So the thing that they think they created for them to flourish, in that itself, that is where they will be taken. The scripture say what? Craft will be taken in the craftiness, the father mistaken the preserve. You understand? So the things they think they create for the part of the tribe, that itself is what going to bring them down.
Judgment, right? And you think about when judgment starts, how we finish it until never finish, right? Sorry, never finish it. But they never finish one time. So when the judgment starts, at the beginning,
To be fulfilled.
understand?
This is why I can't stand unity Israelites. Proceeding to what you read at the start of the precept. Now, Jakes, the two-tailed Jakes, they adopt the same behavior, mindset, pattern, and thinking like Esau did. They want to be wicked and not receive no punishment. That's the same thing Esau doing. They're doing all the wickedness, but hey, don't judge me. These things was in the past, don't hold it. That's the same thing you see Jakes doing today. So who Jakes desiring to see punish and receive the punishment, and they don't try to love it on your behalf. You see the men of the Abuba Shemi Abushai, for instance, they say, oh, we stand up out here preaching this truth. We are the men they're going to desire to see die. We are the men they're going to desire to see be cast into prison.
Abushai said that. Abushai say Luke, I believe it's 21, I think, when you talk about when you talk about all the, when you have wars and rumors of wars, the holy end is at hand, but it's not, the end is not yet, for they will deliver you up unto kings and into prisons. Yeah, that is what will have. That is our lot. You understand? That is part of our, as the scripture say, affliction. That is the furnace of adversity. That's how acceptable men are created.
My mom here, and they say that my mother's movie was a horror movie, as Stephen King. Paul
The
stand, if you might, right? It's basically, the movie, it's a horror movie, so they go put the Antichrist and put the little and the devil and so forth, right? And you might didn't stand. But in the concept of the movie, it had 4 righteous people, right? Them four righteous people, they were like the 34 postmen or like this. That is in the movie that the movie cut. But I would have put it in a form like, you people don't understand. It was 4 of them, 4 righteous, right? The other was to reach out particular journey, meaning that they have to fulfill a prophecy. And when they fulfill it, the whole world will go when?
in the carbon?
No, the stand, there's something else. And the carbon we talk about. So when they reach, but the Antichrist was trying to stop them, and he was telling people to stop them because he didn't want them to fulfill a prophecy, right? In the end they fulfilled it, but you know what was the journey? Death. And up 4 of them after died. Or went on. They fulfilled it, they died. And it's the same way. You understand?
I wish I said we go sip off his cup, we go drink from his cup.
Yeah, and I wish I say, why you drinking that wine on too?
You
understand? And he's a wine baby and he waiting, so the Lord, if the Lord want to drink, then taste that grape. You understand? The Lord will taste that grape.
Book of Matthew chapter 23 verse 30 and 31, it says, and say, if we had been in the days of our fathers, we would not have been partakers with them in the blood of the prophets. Well, ye be witnesses unto yourselves, that ye are the children of them which killed the prophets.
It was all himself.
Regeneration. That might know some people every night. Yes, it's a regeneration in the scripture.
Proceeding to what you were saying with the saying. let his blood be upon our head and our children's head. There's an old saying, out of your own mouth you will pronounce judgment. And I would Jake that's would constantly pronounce judgment on himself, thinking that with his wisdom, I don't have to pay for that. Because if it's already follow slave plantation Christianity, no one really pays for the wrong or the sin they do, you know. They just pass the baton on for somebody else to pay for that. How is that just?
Everybody going to heaven in them.
Everybody going to heaven.
Yeah,
because when you look at it by that logic, nobody really going to be condemned for sin. So heaven is open to any and everyone. Have a judgment.
Isaiah 21, we talk to slaughter for children, right? So we're trying to say the father that going and escape and children going to get punished. They are of their father. They see it, they are of their father. They ain't going to escape. That the children going to pay for it and they're going to get it for free. Come on, man. The Lord is not unjust, and the Lord is just. And they're going to get a just reward.
When John was in the island of Patmos, he gave and the Lord and the Spirit come and say, right? Right? It was one of the things you see. Revelation 1 verse 7. You understand? What did you see? He say, come back and he will see them that pierce him will see him. Why mention that? Why mention that? Because they won't go feel the Lord forget them that pierce him. They're going to be back here. They will see the Lord come back again. Yeah.
You see what?
To teach into the sea of forgetfulness.
Yeah.
Jump from the line.
The Lord is going to bring every work into judgment. Whether it be good or it be good.
You must bring us scripture before or the continue, right? So every time people fail to realize this. Everything in the scripture, right, is judgment. Right? I'm not bring them. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32. I'll read from verse. Now, let's go straight to the point. This is Deuteronomy chapter 32, verse 4. Say, He is the rock. His work is perfect. So when you say His work, it doesn't matter which work taking place. The work is perfect. To us here, yeah, it off. Thing. Looking kind of way. But to Him, it's work perfect, and He knows why He's doing it this way. Right? I say, that's why we always say the Lord is the ultimate chess player.
You know? I think it's 33 and say He ways is now He ways in our response to our thoughts.
Yeah, one of the best pictures I've seen, I remember seeing a picture of the artist draw a hand, which is the Lord hand now. Put the hand so and strings.
Yeah.
And the strings coming down was going on to the elites to the government and coming on to the people. So He controlled everything.
Puppet master.
Yeah.
The ultimate puppet master.
So He is the rock, His work is perfect, for all His ways are judgment, not some. All His ways are judgment. So it doesn't matter what it is, all His ways. You do good, you have judgment to receive. You do bad, you have judgment to receive. Lord say the things that all the things that you do, whether they be good or bad, you have to receive. You have to receive a judgment. Hey?
You understand? I said, we go like come quickly and marry what is it?
You realize? Yeah, can.
And that's what you see last way, remember what you see 26. Many seek rulers favor, but every man judgment comes from your master.
You're sure, can. So finish up here. They say all His ways are judgment, a God of truth and without iniquity, just and right to see. So it doesn't matter what judgment takes place. Whatever takes place, it was just, it was right. You know?
That was supposed to happen.
It was supposed to happen.
When you see, and you saw under the sun face our judgment,
Yeah.
the Solomon say, this is the sentence of the Lord over all flesh. Judgment. They the sentence of the Lord. Who was Solomon?
See, back in the Peter, 2 Peter 2 verse 14, right? You say, having eyes full of adultery, and that cannot cease from sin. It say, beguiling unstable souls, right? Beguiling unstable souls. Get out from that, because you're beguiling. Beguiling unstable. You can get from the water. That is 2 Peter 2:14. Yeah. The beguiling unstable souls, it say, and heart they have exercised, it say, with covetous practices, it say, cursed children.
I would beguile and talk about, go back to Genesis, how Eve was it? Said serpent beguiled by the serpent. So, why was she beguiled? Because she desired the wisdom and the understanding that the Awoba thing now shall be one to Adam.
And she was a weaker vessel, so she was easier to manipulate.
Strong's definition is to entrap, delude, allure, entice.
I will say what it talk about in Romans 2, it say deceiving the minds of the simple.
Say properly to bait, catch by bait.
Right? So the baiting or
Yeah.
deceiving
Show you what you
unstable
want.
souls.
Now the same thing what the devil tried to be our shy. He said, I feel about them to me again. You understand?
But he wasn't unstable.
That's the difference. See what you mean like, but this is already mine. You can't give me away his mind, bro. Take it back. That's all.
A double-minded man is
He's unstable in all his ways.
Okay. Say verse 15 it say, which have forsaken the right way and are gone astray.
Yeah.
It say following the way of Balaam, the son of Bosor, it say who loved the wages of unrighteousness.
Yeah, the love of
That goes back to the
what
same
is that?
Yeah.
Judgment?
No? That's that? Right, the judgment?
After that same death, they make a covenant with death. The choose
yeah,
death,
bring it
the
on.
wages of sin is death.
Can.
Righteousness is sin. And now people choosing that boy. They're choosing death.
Because there was the multitude that was born to perish.
The scripture said, don't follow the multitude to do evil.
God. Yeah,
Another precept, roughly paraphrasing. I lay before you two choices, roughly paraphrasing, life and death. Yahusha still admonished choose life. He still gave the hint, he still gave the clue. I put two choices in over here, but choose life. Choose life.
Yeah, this one. But it was like that way say, but no, we will not walk therein.
Apart from that, looking more pleasing and enticing, but what we had on
The path of righteousness will never be a good, will never be the walk that majority of people want to walk. You understand? The path of righteousness, it literally separates you. To be holy means what? To be what? Separate. People is consider themselves holy and even understand what the word holy means.
My grandmother used to tell me poison come in 50 bottles.
Yeah.
Always find poison in 50 bottles. That's why it's always so enticing for children to take it
Yeah.
and to drink it.
I do that once, I see something my father had that tube and it looked colorful, some oil in the water and shit. I opened it and drink it, and I was it looked pretty.
That's something called delayed gratification. Where like, they use that in reference to like exercising and dieting and things.